diving right in, we've got the brand new Prune Juice cookie at a max level 75. They are going to be a bomber cookie and placed in the middle line. Unfortunately, I did only get a 3-star promotion, though, via the summons. Alrighty, so diving into some gameplay, once again, we're going to be testing out Prune Juice cookie here on 1230 dark mode. As far as the toppings go, we are going to be utilizing the Searing Raspberry set, again with at least 8% for the cooldown, but then stacking the rest of it into attack percent. Alrighty, officially diving in here, dude. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the speed to 1.2. Let's see how well they do up against a boss solo. Can they kill the legendary greenish red dragon? Oh, there's the prune jelly already popping out. Dude, look at the ticks on the poison. That's ridiculous. Look at this, 9 stacks, 10 stacks of poison. Poison damage up by that 30% buff. The sticky goo is also being applied. Dude, he is destroying this boss. Look at the damage being done. Just the ticks on his health is just super fast. Just obliterating him. Ooh, man, we don't have a whole lot of health, though. That's the only thing that is kind of concerning a little bit. Can we kill them in the top? Yeah, dude, that poison has no problem destroying the boss. So they clearly don't struggle with killing the boss here on 1230 dark mode. Again, this is a max level 75, but it is only a 3-star promotion, and we killed it faster than the brand new super epic Capsaicin did. So again, very, very interesting here. However, I will say in the past, we've always known that poison and other damage dealers like that, like Poison Mushroom, for instance, have been really strong against individual bosses. So I definitely don't see Prune Juice lacking in that department either. Alrighty, so now we're going to dive into the guild boss battle system, and specifically the Red Velvet Dragon boss. This team composition I'm going to show you has been discovered to actually be a better team to run instead of the Avatar of Destiny, as your score is a lot higher and can achieve a lot higher than what we get on the Avatar of Destiny. However, though, keep in mind that my dragon is still currently low level, so unfortunately I can't show you the test on a higher level dragon. I can show you some screenshots that have been shared throughout the community, though. However, all you need to know is that this team is the team that they are using. And that team is going to consist of Donut Cookie, Milky Way in the front, we have Eclair Cookie, and then the brand new Prune Juice in the center, and then we have Pure Vanilla Cookie in the back. We've got the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Whistle Treasure, and then also the new Jelly Watch. And before diving in, I want to do a quick shout out to You Too Can't Come in the Discord and on YouTube for officially sharing this team composition with me and allowing me to share it with you guys. Alrighty, and that team is going to consist of Hollyberry Cookie in the front, we've got Stardust and the brand new Prune Juice in the center, and then we have Moonlight and BTS in the back. For the treasures, we've got the Whistle, the Jelly Watch, the new version, and we've got the Old Pilgrim Scroll. It's important to note that you can also swap out with the old Squishy Jelly Watch if you do not have the new one leveled up. As for the toppings, we've got Hollyberry running on a full solid almond set. The main focus here is just stacking up as much damage resistance as you possibly can to aid in their survivability. The new Prune Juice is going to be running a full solid almond set as well. I find them to be a lot squishier than normal, so giving them that extra damage resistance allows them to stay alive longer. The other thing you want to get is 8% for the cooldown, because again, that's going to allow you to utilize this skill at the perfect timing. Stardust, we're running a full apple jelly set. This is focusing in on damage resistance as much as you possibly can, and crit percent, because his skills do cater off of getting crit percent to allow you to put the enemies to sleep. And then Moonlight Cookie's going to be running a full Swift Chocolate build. Again, this is going to be a balancing act between damage resistance and cooldown. You want to make sure that you can get, probably 17, 18% for the cooldown, and then the rest stacked into damage resistance to aid in their survivability. And then last but not least, we've got BTS here running on a full Swift Chocolate build as always. The main focus is just stacking up as much cooldown as you possibly can, at least 24%. so we essentially have a brand new summoner cookie, but the summoner is not a magic cookie class, which is what we typically have seen in the past. This is our very first bomber cookie that has the ability to summon a minion. The second important thing here is that those minions are poisonous, so they'll constantly cause poison area damage around them. Secondly, they do not take damage from any continuous periodic damage from like burn, for instance. And then the third thing, they cannot be targeted by shields or healing. Now, as far as the skill modifiers go, there is a lot to read here, so I'm going to save you some time. All it's saying is there's basically a lot of poison damage being done. But there are a couple important things to mention. One, the very first one is the poison damage boost is going to be 30% of poison damage for 10 seconds. The second one is the sticky goo, which is the sticky goo debuff will be dispelled instead of other debuffs for 15 seconds, and it can stack up to 1 time. And then the third and final one is prune jellies will be 95% of attack, and it withstands 30 hits. Now, the reason why these 3 modifiers are very important is because, one, the first one being that 30% poison damage boost. That means that the enemy is going to be taking 30% more damage from your overall poison, which is really good here for Prune Juice Cookie. The second one here for that sticky goo, that means that that debuff sticky goo that is applied on top of all of the other poison debuffs, the sticky goo will actually get dispelled first before it dispels any of the poison that's currently on that target, thus allowing them to continue taking poison damage until they inevitably do another dispel or a cleanse utilizing somebody like Herb. And then the third and final one here, it takes 30 hits in order for you to kill the Prune Jelly minion. It is not about the amount of damage that you do overall. It is simply designed to take 30 hits. So once you get the 30 hits in, then obviously the minion will die. Now, as far as the best toppings of choice goes for Prune Juice Cookie, I've got 2 different sets. I've got a Searing Raspberry set, and I have a full solid almond set. The Searing Raspberry set, I believe, would be really good for most PvE situations because the cookie is designed to do a lot of damage over time. So I think at least maintaining the 8% for the cooldown and then just stacking up as much attack and crit percent as you possibly can. Obviously, add some damage resistance if you do find that Prune Juice Cookie is, inevitably dying for some reason. But overall, if you're using them as a strong DPS unit in PvE, things like the World Exploration mode, I definitely think Searing Raspberries are probably the way to go. Now, for the Solid Almond set, this one is really designed for the Kingdom Arena, especially at the top tiers here. Prune Juice Cookie does seem to take a lot of damage and actually die, so that's why we're running a full Solid Almond set, because we are trying to stack up as much damage resistance as we possibly can to aid in their survivability. However, it is still very important that you do at least achieve the 8% for the cooldown so you can time their skills accordingly. And there you have it, guys, my first impressions on the brand new Prune Juice Epic Cookie. And I'm telling you right now, he's very promising. I think he is going to be breaking the meta for the guild boss battle system, making us not run the Avatar of Destiny now and then actually focus on running the Dragon boss, which again, I'm excited for. It's a nice little change. But outside of that, though, the arena team composition is still really strong utilizing Prune Juice Cookie that I have been testing. Obviously, this is the first couple of days of the update, so as more information is discovered, I'll be putting out more information in more videos. So make sure you guys have liked, commented, and subscribed here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related. Also, if you are brand new to the game or you have additional questions or just looking for a cool place to hang out, I do have a Discord. You will always find that link provided down below in the description. But with that being said, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.